It was the Tucker Carlson and Sam Altman interview, like way back. And the big thing that came out of that one that everyone talked
I think I saw
about
that one.
was when Carlson had started asking Altman about this, the mysterious circumstances around the death of one of his employees. Altman goes back and is like, well, excuse me? Like, what are you implying? That was like what everyone was talking about. There was a separate part in that interview that I thought actually was much more interesting. And that had to do when Carlson was pressuring Altman to ask, like, what are the moral framework that you put around ChatGPT? Specifically, I think was like suicide. It was like assisted suicide. These were tough questions. But listening to Altman try to give an answer, it felt like what he was doing. And now you're going to have to just kind of trust my read on this. The answer that Altman was looking for was just, what do you want me to say? What do you want to hear? And I'll give it to you. Right. And you can see him sort of throw out a couple ideas. Carlson kind of knocked it down. And then you could see Altman kind of go back into his head, try to rework a different approach and then come back with that. It just became very clear that ChatGPT does not have a like philosophical basis of what it's going for. As it is now, it's sort of a reflection on its creator, which is Altman. And its philosophical basis is just, what do you want to hear? And when you talk to ChatGPT, that's almost kind of what it's like. It's been criticized for being a little sycophantic. You're right. Hey, great idea. Right?
Yeah.
And that's almost like Altman. And that's sort of the
Musk
philosophical
is very
underpinning.
critical. One meme where it was like Lord of the Rings, why shouldn't I keep the ring? And it does a ChatGPT window. You know what? You're exactly right.
Yeah, right.
We did find it after all. And you
I
know
didn't
what?
see that.
You're choosing you over it.
Yeah.
Great job.
I didn't see that. That's funny. Yeah, exactly. But like, I just contrast that approach, the ChatGPT, the sycophantic, whatever you want to do. Let me, good vibes, with how I feel how Musk would have answered that question. He says truth and curiosity. So I think if Musk was in that spot and he got pressured about that stuff, my guess would just be, what's the honest answer? I would just tell him the truth.